Hello, my name is Maksym Loharzhevskyi. When I look at the world through the fields I care about, like urban governance, technological policy, international relations, security, and European affairs, I keep coming back to one difficult truth. Inequality is abstract. It's something people feel in their cities, in the safety of their daily lives, and in the opportunities like healthcare education, there is a given or denied. Some of these inequalities are enormous systemic problems, yet I believe youth can drive change. But to make youth engagement meaningful, I believe that several principles are essential. First, young people need decision-making power, not some talk anticipation. Second, they need access to data tools and real institutions to test solutions. And thirdly, inclusion works best when youth co-create with communities, not just for them. So with these principles in mind, here are the initiatives I will implement to address global inequality. Firstly, to tackle global inequalities, we need to start with the smallest units. Therefore, at the city level, imagine youth-led urban resilience labs across cities, especially those rebuilding or adapting after crisis. Young people would actually sit inside the developments for 6 months, using municipal data to redesign mobility routes, digital access points, or energy solutions. Then at the regional level, for example in Europe, we could empower youth through pan-European tech finance boards. Picture young analysts auditing public AI systems and border technologies, publishing inequality risk scores, and pushing institutions to fix algorithmic bias and accessibility gaps. And Europe is just an example. These initiatives can be taken in many other regions as well, which directly influence the global inequality. Finally, on global scale, I would like to tackle inequalities in educational healthcare. Regarding the first, I would launch the Global Youth Skills Equity Exchange. Unlike traditional volunteering, this would be a two-way marketplace that treats youth not as currency. It would connect students in tech-rich nations with peers in underserved regions, not just to teach, but to exchange credits. Then regarding health, I would establish the last mile health data corps. Healthcare inequality often persists because vulnerability populations are invisible to large institutions, and I propose a network which would train youth to use open source geospatial tools to map communities where clinics or supply chains don't reach. These are just a few ideas of what I would do to tackle global inequality, but I'm sure that after the World Youth Forum, together with other participants, we'll develop many other good ideas.